could this be the most important MCU film since Endgame?
I do think so.
Welcome back to the Seldom Cinematics Podcast. It's your host, Contrell, and I'm joined with my co-host,
It's your boy Ben, and today
we're talking about Fantastic Four. The new trailer just dropped. It just dropped, man. What'd you think about that trailer?
the powers look fire. That my first thing that I'm drawn to is the powers. Mr. Fantastic stretching from the trailer, fire.
Yeah, that was tough. First of all, we got to go back to that intro we just did, man. You saw how just synchronized that was? Like,
Yeah, no,
come on now. That was not rehearsed.
That's like 100 episodes deep
bro.
of repetition, bro. But
smooth.
because we've seen a couple of Mr. Fantastics in live action,
Yeah,
and the stretching is always it's not always on point. But
yeah,
it looks like unrealistic, fake. Obviously, it looks cartoonish, but
Hey, 2025 now.
it's
Ain't no excuses.
2025 now.
Ain't no motherfucking excuses. You
Y'all
gotta
can
get it right.
Y'all can make anything look realistic. So I want to, give a shout out to the directors for really making that stretching look good. Pedro Pascal, he looked pretty good as Mr. Fantastic. So that's something I'm definitely hyped to see.
People had a lot of doubts about Pedro Pascal being Mr. Fantastic, and I mean, I don't truly see why. Bro is gifted. He like an underrated ass actor. He really like one of the fucking goats, bro.
Great actors can play any role.
Yes, they have versatility, bro. He's like that.
So when it comes to how Mr. Fantastic looks in the comics, well, I mean, he's not a perfect match, but
nah.
I mean, you shave the mustache, you'd be alright.
He gonna fucking kill it. I guarantee you. Mark my words. Pedro Pascal, he gonna fucking go insane as Mr. Fantastic.
So a couple of the big things in this trailer. I think the biggest thing that we saw is we got the girl Silver Surfer officially confirmed.
Yeah,
but
we do.
Here's what I'm thinking. I've been reading some theories on the topic, so they're I can pretty well versed to talk on it. So obviously we know this is not the main Earth 616.
It's not.
So I think in the comics there's a woman Silver Surfer, and she's Norrin Radd's wife. Norrin Radd obviously being Silver Surfer.
Right. Oh, so Galactus made her.
Yeah.
His hero.
And Silver Surfer gave her some. It's either he gave him some of the power cosmic, or Galactus gave her some of the power cosmic. So I think because this isn't Earth 616, I think that's why they're kind of going with a variant. Almost.
Wait, what Earth is this?
I don't know. It's just a random Earth.
Okay.
Whatever Earth that the Fantastic Four are in. And I think they're doing it in a different multiverse for a number of different reasons. But I think the main one is if they're doing it in New York, which obviously they are. So that's where the Fantastic Four are.
And this is in the 1960s.
Yeah.
That's wild. Marvel, I ain't never seen them do something like this.
No, this would be dope.
This is gonna be fire, bro.
They're able to pull it off.
Yeah, I think they is, especially with their budgeting. Dude, this about to be insane. 1960s Fantastic Four? Okay.
But, so yeah, we got the Silver Surfer girl. Hate what you want to, but I do think this isn't we're getting this Silver Surfer. We're never seeing another one. I think the fact that this is in a different universe is kind of just a fact, we're not going to throw the main Silver Surfer in
not
just
right
yet.
now.
And again, we said this in our last video about Ghost Rider. Silver Surfer should have a show.
Yeah.
Because he is such a dope. I love his backstory as a character. He's a pacifist, but he would do anything to protect his country or his planet. When Galactus comes, he's I'm finna eat the planet. He's save my planet. You can take. I will find you other planets to conquer as long as you don't touch my planet. Which then the rest is history. Becomes Silver Surfer.
Silver Surfer is one of those characters that are just there. It's too much. There's way too many layers to him just to complete him and throw him in a movie. We have to have some type of backstory behind Silver Surfer. We never got that.
No, we didn't.
Never got
even in the 2005 one, which mind you, that was a great Silver Surfer.
Great Silver Surfer. Yeah.
But we never got that backstory. If y'all want to flesh out his backstory a little bit, because obviously Galactus won't be a one-shot villain. I'm based off the theory that Galactus is gonna win this movie.
100%.
And so I think we'll see Galactus again. And Galactus has had multiple heralds, so he could go whatever I mean, Galactus, I don't know how, multiverse travel works, but he could definitely, find his way to Earth 616. He gets to Earth 616.
That'd be insane.
I need a new Herald. Man, let me go to the spot where I found the old shorty at. Oh, Norrin Rad's here. I could really make him my Silver Surfer.
Man, hey. I was really thinking about how you brought up Ghost Rider, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think wins a fight? Ghost Rider or Silver Surfer?
I'm going Silver Surfer.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going Silver
Me too.
Surfer.
I agree.
But that's one of my favorite characters of all time in all the comics is Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Bro, Silver Surfer is fast. This nigga's faster than light, bro.
Yeah, I'm going Silver Surfer.
He's gonna blitz him, bro.
Yeah, so Ghost Rider can try and hit him with that pen and stare, but it really is not gonna matter.
Yes, it's not. He's not
You'll
even
be
gonna have a
standing
chance.
nothing.
Yeah, he ain't gonna have a chance to even grab him.
Right.
Like, this is insane.
Silver Surfer is cracked, bro.
Yeah,
he is cracked. That's why I would love to see him get a show, because he is worthy of a show. Like, this man can lift Mjolnir.
Bro,
he's that worthy.
Exactly. Here, you want this? Oh, bro.
You looking for this?
Oh, bro. He tough. I wonder if there's ever in the comics where Silver Surfer gets the Infinity Gauntlet. He'd probably be like, this shit beneath me. Oh, bro, this is a step beneath my.
It's a child's toy.
Yo, bro, what is this?
I don't need this.
I've been able to do this.
But another thing in the trailer, we obviously saw him a little bit in the previous trailer, but Galactus, they showed him. He's huge, walking on Earth or walking in New York, shattering buildings and stuff just by stepping. I really feel like.
Wait, Silver Surfer shatters buildings?
Galactus.
Oh, okay.
Galactus. So they show Galactus, walking around New York, stepping on building. One step destroys 3 blocks. So I think Marvel, y'all have a chance, because the Fantastic Four are probably gonna lose, or they're gonna lose the battle. They're gonna get away, but they're gonna lose the battle. You have a chance to really show the power scaling of Galactus.
100%.
Because it doesn't need to be, okay, how can we make this dude so powerful and eventually he's gonna have to die? But no, he doesn't have to die. So y'all can do him like y'all did Thanos in Infinity War. Make him so crazy powerful that no one's able to beat him.
Do you think this has the potential to beat the old obviously not the fucking 2015, but
the 2005 Yeah, I do. I definitely do.
Okay.
I think the only thing...
Yeah, they're kind of doing the same thing, Silver Surfer and Galactus, but you actually have a fucking Galactus, not just fucking fire.
I'm a little skeptical on this version of Human Torch. I don't think this version of Human Torch will touch Chris Evans.
Nah.
But Chris Evans is just that's Chris Evans.
He can go with that.
I think you could have a better Mr. Fantastic. I mean, I'm a lover of Jessica Alba, so I think it's gonna be hard to touch her.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But I don't think this. I think this Invincible woman does look fire, and I think the Thing looks fire too. I think the Thing looks fire, and obviously, Galactus looks. I mean, we didn't even get Galactus. We just got a cloud, and we never saw him. We just saw him as a cloud coming in. It was really just Silver Surfer talking to them.
Exactly.
So they'll be able to communicate with Galactus. Because he's actually, we see the entity in New York.
Yeah.
Which I think that's something we never got in 2005. Just based off that alone, yes, I could see this. Isn't that crazy? That was 20 years ago.
20, bro. And it's insane how much time flies. And it's just still a classic. I could turn it on right now.
I could turn it in. It gets a lot of hate, but it's really good. It's good, especially because we were kids, and I don't know, we got that nostalgic feeling, but it's a good movie.
I actually just recently saw something. Jonathan Majors said Kevin Feige. He said he's still cool with him. Still fuck with him. He still got hella love for him, and he would be completely open to coming back as King. Do you think that could still fit somewhere in the storyline now, or do you think there's no point in bringing him back? Does it work?
I don't think it would fit the storyline, because I just think right now, because they had to pivot, they got a lot of stuff they're gonna have to explain in the next year before Doom even comes in.
So much writing to do.
And I just don't see how he shows up as a villain unless you want to bring him back for like half a movie and he gets killed off by Doom. Just because I don't think there's room for two big because like think about it, Infinity War, how great Thanos was. There was no room for a secondary villain.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you had his henchman, Black Order, but like they were byproducts of Thanos. If you would have thrown in Galactus into that movie, there would have been no I don't think they should do the way where they just kill off Kang, because Kang is a dope character and does not deserve to be killed.
No, he don't.
That's why we was all raging when he got killed in Ant-Man or destroyed in Ant-Man, because like, come on now, you ain't messing with it. But y'all not messing with Kang. Ant-Man.
Yeah, Ant-Man, bro. Come on, bro. Why would y'all even make him the villain?
And he had like 20 years of prep time too. Like that makes no sense. So I don't see Kang really fitting into Doomsday. The way they were setting it up though, because Kang is a huge villain for the Young Avengers, and they're setting up the Young Avengers, but I just don't think the Young Avengers are gonna have that big of a story in Doomsday, because there's already so much happening. They'll have a few scenes obviously and set them up for, time down the road when eventually there will be a Young Avengers project. I just don't think Kang will fit.
Yeah. Marvel, they got some work to do, bro. They need some really fucking good actors. Because it's the OG actors is still carrying.
Because they have to bring them back to get us interested, because we don't care about the other
Ironheart and fucking.
We're not interested in that.
Yeah, nah, that's nothing.
So when do you think Marvel is gonna have to reboot?
Bro,
they might have to reboot after Doom.
I think that it actually does. Like, who do y'all have, bro? Who do y'all have? Like,
cause y'all got Tom Holland will have 3 more Spider-Man movies.
That's quite literally it. It's quite literally it. Tom Holland. Nobody else really, like, everybody's getting pretty fucking old.
Because as much as like, the thing is, you could bring in like the coolest actors and all, but at the end of the day, and they would do a great job, but at the end of the day, what's going to sell tickets is the characters.
If you make a Ghost Rider movie, nobody gonna give a fuck if Tony Stark in it or not.
Right, like the Ghost Rider is a great character, but that box office wise, it's not gonna sell compared to if you reboot Iron Man.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the actors you could have someone have an amazing role, play Ghost Rider to the fullest of his ability, a dope character that we all want to see. But the thing is, that would not sell as much as a brand new Iron Man.
But I don't feel like they should be worried about that, because then it just gets repetitive. So
yeah, but think about it, it's been like
Spider-Man and shit.
That's what sells.
Yeah, but it's like
it's been 18 years since the MCU dropped. So I'm thinking.
You got fucking 9 Spider-Man movies. How many do we fucking have?
8.
8. God damn, bro. Like 8 fucking Spider-Man movies.
I think after Doomsday is the time that they should reboot.
Yeah.
And I don't.
Or Secret Wars.
And I don't think I'm not saying reboot and do the same thing where you have Iron Man fight. You don't need to start it with Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
You could reconstruct it, but I do think it's time that, like, as much as I love Captain America, Falcon, that's not what people want. People want Steve Rogers. People want Tony Stark. Obviously, we got our Spider-Man, but in 5 years, Tom Holland's probably gonna be too old to play Spider-Man, just because like Peter Parker is a youthful-looking guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think after Secret Wars, which will be in 2-3 years, I think it'll be time, because you're not gonna center the storyline around the Young Avengers. Like, you're just not gonna do that.
Yeah, it's no point.
It's not gonna sell.
We need some more interesting characters, bro. That's it. We need some different type of characters on screen.
But they got characters that they can use who would sell. Like, y'all have Hulk.
Yeah.
Who is probably the most popular, besides Spider-Man, the most popular superhero for kids. And I get these
love Hulk.
Yeah, and I get it's not like catered towards kids, but like it really is kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's our inner kid coming out.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, yeah, we adults, but like we still, if you was a Hulk fan as a kid, you gonna be a Hulk fan now. Just like when you a kid, you really choose. You choose between Batman and Superman. You choose between Iron Man and Cap. Obviously everyone likes Spider-Man. Most people like Hulk, but like,
it's crazy. It's crazy, bro. So we got Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. We got Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The Marvels, Captain America: Brave New World, and Thunderbolts. Those are the last 5 movies from Marvel. This next one is going to be Fantastic Four, of course. And that's in July? Is it? July, whatever. So 6 movies. Where are you ranking them?
Those tops in my top 6.
Yeah, those 6. Where are you ranking them from worst to best?
Worst, I'm going
Ant-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy, The Marvels, Deadpool, Wolverine, and Thunderbolts, and Fantastic Four.
All right, so 1, I'm gonna go Deadpool, Wolverine.
Oh, maybe that's 7. Oh wait, no. I put Fantastic Four. No, 6. I'm sorry.
I'm going Deadpool, Wolverine.
Okay. That's the best one?
That's the best one. I'm probably gonna go Guardians 2.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go Captain America.
Yeah, for
and then
sure.
I would probably say the Marvels was probably the hardest watch I had. But I'm gonna put Ant-Man last just because it was such a horrible movie. Like there were better moments in it than the Marvels, but like I had no expectations for the Marvels, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the 5 right there. And where'd you see Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four ranking on this list?
I'm hoping Fantastic Four is 1. I have hopes that Fantastic Four could be 1. And I have hopes that Thunderbolts could be 3 behind Deadpool. Like there were some people who love Guardians. I didn't love Guardians. I think it was a good movie, but I think a lot of people love Guardians.
Yeah,
I never understood the glaze. It's not a bad movie, but it's just not my favorite movie.
Okay.
So I have hope that Thunderbolts going to be that sleeper pick. That is like, oh, this one's like a hidden gem.
Facts.
That's what I'm hoping.
Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts will be that sleeper.
It really depends how y'all do Sentry. How will y'all do Sentry? Dude, that's coming in like 2 weeks.
Bro, I can't wait.
No, I think if they do Sentry right, like I don't know how they'll do it. So like it's like obtainable. They're eventually like they're not gonna beat Sentry. They're just gonna turn him good. Cause he's gonna be the Void and they're gonna turn him good. I don't know how they're gonna do that. But if they can explain that in a way that's like, oh okay, fine, that makes sense. I'll be.
Yeah.
Like, y'all could be a sleeper MCU movie.
Sentry. I think Thunderbolts is going I think it's gonna be so fucking cold. But hopefully it is, man. But I don't know why. I really do think that shit gonna be hard
because it's getting no hype.
Hype, no expectations. You have somebody like Sentry in there. I trust y'all, Marvel. I trust y'all. I know y'all be fucking up sometimes, but I don't know. I really got a good feeling from this. My intuition telling me it's gonna be great.
I'm gonna trust your intuition, and I'm gonna say my hype level now is risen. So like I still got low expectations, but like, and I mean, some of the side characters they got a bunch of just like funny people. Like they got Red Guardian who funny. They got like the lovable losers. You got Winter Soldier, everyone loves.
Yeah.
U.S. Agent, no one really cares about. Taskmaster was a Buns character, even though Taskmaster's so dope in the comics.
He is, bro.
Bro, they sold him. It's not even. I'm not mad y'all made her a girl or nothing, but y'all just made her into like a loser. Taskmaster is dope.
He's fucking cold.
But they saying Taskmaster's finna die.
Wow.
Which is like, okay, y'all are
like, what are y'all doing this right?
You got Ghost. I think they could have had better characters from the Thunderbolts who even like are on the roster in the comics. Like y'all could have thrown like Abomination in there or something.
Yeah.
Like, we don't care about U.S. Agent for real.
Facts.
Red Guardian, he's cool, but he's like, I don't care. U.S. agent, I don't care. But he is powerful, so like they do need some powerful characters.
That's a fact, bro. I got a question for you. Actually, a few questions for you. But so we're gonna play a little game. You tell me which is better. All right.
Okay.
All right. Aquaman. This is DC versus Marvel.
Okay.
So we're gonna see who makes the better films. All right. So we got Aquaman 2018 versus X-Men 2014.
Which X-Men is this?
Days of Future Past.
Oh, Days of Future Past. Easy.
Okay.
That's a top. That might be a top 3 Marvel movie for me.
Days of Future Past or Batman Begins?
It's a really good movie, but I feel like that's the worst Dark Knight movie for me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past or Shazam?
Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past or Wonder Woman?
Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past or Joker 2019? Ooh.
I think the acting is better in Joker, but I'm gonna take Days of Future Past.
Days of Future Past or Zack Snyder's Justice League?
Days of Future Past.
Yeah. Okay. Days of Future Past or Man of Steel?
I'm going Days of Future Past.
Okay, I might go over there and choke you, nigga. What? Man of Steel?
Yeah, but you're not naming a lot of the good DC movies.
Okay, alright. Days of Future Past or The Batman 2022?
That's a tough one. I'm probably finna go The Batman.
Okay, there we go. The Batman or Logan?
That's a tough one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go The Batman.
Okay.
But shout out to Logan.
The Batman or Guardians of the Galaxy Volume?
Batman.
Batman or No Way Home?
Batman.
Batman or Iron Man 2008?
So the first one, Batman.
Okay. Batman or Black Panther?
Batman.
Batman or Captain America Winter Soldier?
I'm going Captain America Winter Soldier.
Yeah, bro. Captain America Winter Soldier or The Dark Knight?
Which one? The Bane or the Joker one?
2008.
So that's the Joker one, I think. That was the Dark Knight.
Dark Knight or Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Dark Knight. If the second Spider-Verse is on that level, but I'll say the first one, definitely Dark Knight.
Dark Knight or Endgame?
I'm gonna go Dark Knight.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Dark Knight or Infinity War?
Okay.
This really getting tested out.
In terms of storytelling, I'm gonna go Infinity War, but in terms of acting, I would go Dark Knight, but I'm gonna give it to Infinity War just I enjoy the movie more. Because I just, at the end of the day, I will always pick Marvel.
Facts.
But like, that's a tricky one.
That's a fact. I think Infinity War wins. Marvel wins. Marvel wins this competition, man.
But back to Fantastic Four, man. Or so we close it out with Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
What is how do y'all think? I'm trying to think of like what's a good closing question.
Could this be the most important MCU film since Endgame?
I do think so.
Me too, because Deadpool Wolverine didn't.
It do not.
It didn't move anything forward.
They just moved them to the MCU. Good, great movie.
Yeah, great fucking movie.
It didn't do anything. I think this movie will be the most impactful movie since Endgame.
Especially that last scene and then the end credit scene.
Yeah,
it's gotta be fucking fire. End credit scene gotta be crazy.
Doom's gotta be in that.
Yes, come on. We better see Doom. And we don't have to see him throughout the whole movie.
Show him in the end credits.
Show him in the end credit scene, bro. He's a Fantastic Four villain.
At the end of the day, that's what he is.
Come on.
But no, I'm geeked, bro. Less than 2 months, we will be here.
I'm excited, bro. That's gonna be fire. Man. But anything else you got left in the tank?
Nah, man. We got some good MCU. You know me, I love talking about the MCU. So, you know, if y'all stayed the whole length, you know, we appreciate you. We need all the support right now. You know, we fighting an uphill battle, but you know, we're going to be back. But, you know, turn those post notifications on.
ASAP Rocky.
Send this video to a friend if you enjoyed it. Like, comment. We want to talk more MCU with y'all. So drop, if you got, you know, video requests, drop them below. You know,
predictions, anything.
Yeah, we just want to, you know, interact with y'all for real.
For the love of the game. For the love of the game, man. But yeah, without further ado, man, it's been your boy Contrell.
It's been your boy Ben.
We signing out of here, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.